Brownstone Custom Cabinetry. So this video is specifically for Mr. Rob, great individual that I know, good Christian man and hard-working pest specialist. But I want to show him something that I learned a long time ago from Frank Klaus, which was how to work on your sawing skills. Now, of course, this is for one person, but anybody out there in YouTube land can also, you know, learn from this. What we're going to do here is we're going to work on our sawing skills, and this works for any type of sawing you do, dovetails, dados, whatever. The way that you teach yourself how to cut a great straight line is you take your, you know, whatever square you got. I'm using a little engineer square right here because it just fits in my hand. And you're going to draw a line across the end grain, and then you're going to take that line and you're going to transfer it on both the face and then the back of your piece. Now you're going to take your trusty saw. I'm using this Veritas saw. This is one of those few times in life where you pay more money, you get a better saw. A good saw will track straight when you're cutting. Not everything's like that, but saws are. So you're going to take a good saw, your good saw here, and pull back on the line. It'll set, and if you can see that, it sets a little V groove in there, setting a little groove so you can then saw. So we're just going to pull back, you know, once, holding it with our thumb, and then, you know, sometimes you got to give it an angle. And we're going to cut straight down the line. And if you do a good job, and you look on this side, what you've done is you've divided the line in half, okay? You've actually cut just along the line. If you've done a really good job, you go to the other side, the line has disappeared there too. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to draw about 5 lines on your wood, and you're going to cut your line 5 times. That's your first night's homework. Cut 5 lines. Next night, do it again. Draw 5 lines, cut 5 lines. But this time, when you're done, without drawing a line, what I want you to do is split one of those in half. No lines, just split it in half. Now, if you've done a good job here, what will happen is you will split it in half and you won't bend. You won't cut a curve. So it's going to take a couple of times of practicing that, but just do, you know, go ahead and split it in half. Okay, so that's a much better one if you just look at this one right here, my fingers. We didn't deviate right here, we sort of deviated off that first one, but we didn't deviate off this line, and we got 2 equal halves. That's second night's homework. On the third night, we're going to do the entire process over again. Draw 5 lines, cut the 5 lines, cut the 5 lines in half. After your third night, here's the promise. You'll be able to cut straight lines forever. Your hand will now have the muscle memory to cut the straight lines. If you notice, I'm holding this by pointing. Old trick on keeping things straight. You want to aim straight, point your finger in the direction you want it to go in. And that's it. So 3 nights of homework and a lifetime of sawing straight. And I hope this helps you all. Thank you much. Jimmy Brown, Brownstone Custom Cabinetry.